Hold on to your seats, Chiefs Kingdom, because sometimes the biggest stories in football don't start with a touchdown pass or a goal line stand. They start with a comment on Instagram. And tonight, that comment comes from one of the most recognizable figures in the National Football League, Kansas City's own number 87, the heartbeat of this franchise for more than a decade, Travis Kelce. Let's set the stage, because context matters in this league, and especially in Kansas City. The 2025 NFL season was, by any honest measure, a shock to the system. The Kansas City Chiefs, a team that had become synonymous with January football, Lombardi trophies, and parade confetti, stumbled to a 6-11 record. 6 wins, 11 losses, no playoffs. For the first time since 2014, the postseason went on without the red and gold. And for a fan base that had grown accustomed to dominance under head coach Andy Reid, that reality hit hard. This is a franchise with history, deep history, a team that lifted its first Super Bowl trophy back in 1969 behind legends like Len Dawson, then waited decades before exploding back onto the NFL's biggest stage in 2020, again in 2023, and once more in 2024. That run didn't just put banners in the rafters, it cemented Kansas City as a modern dynasty. The Chiefs weren't just winning, they were redefining how football could be played, led by a quarterback who bends the rules of physics and imagination. And even in a down year like 2025, that legacy doesn't vanish overnight. Because while the team struggled, while injuries mounted, while close games slipped away late in the fourth quarter, Travis Kelce quietly reminded everyone who he is. 13 seasons into his NFL career, an age where most tight ends are either retired or role players, Kelce still showed up. 76 receptions, 851 yards, 5 touchdowns, an 11th Pro Bowl selection. Those aren't empty numbers, that's production. That's consistency. That's a future Hall of Famer refusing to fade quietly. Remember, for anyone new to the game, a tight end is one of the most demanding positions on the field. You're part offensive lineman, part wide receiver. One snap, you're blocking a 260-pound edge rusher. The next, you're running a precision route over the middle, bracing for a hit from a safety. And Kelce has done that better than almost anyone in NFL history, season after season. Through pain, through pressure, through championship expectations. But football, like life, doesn't happen in a vacuum, and over the past 3 years, Travis Kelce's world has expanded far beyond the hash marks. Enter global pop icon Taylor Swift. Their relationship, which began 3 seasons ago, became one of the most talked about intersections of sports and pop culture we've ever seen. Stadium cameras panning to luxury suites, jersey sales spiking, casual fans suddenly learning what the red zone is. That's the area inside the opponent's 20-yard line, where scoring chances skyrocket. And ahead of the 2025 NFL season, the story took another step forward. Kelce and Swift, according to reports, wanted to give Opalite an extra push, not with marketing slogans or flashy ads, but by tapping into the creative process itself. They reached out to Grammy-nominated DJ Chris Lake, a heavyweight in the electronic music scene, and asked a simple question: what if? What followed was a remix that dropped over the weekend and immediately caught the internet's attention. On Monday, Lake revealed that the Opalite remix had surged to #1 overall on iTunes. #1, just like that. Lake shared the news on Instagram, posting a behind-the-scenes look at the studio session on YouTube, giving fans a rare glimpse into how the remix came together. And almost instantly, the comments lit up. Kelce chimed in with the kind of enthusiasm Chiefs fans know well. Immediately to the top of the charts, about to tune into the studio session right now. That's not a polished PR statement. That's pure Travis Kelce, the same guy who celebrates a first down like it's the Super Bowl, the same energy that's fueled Arrowhead Stadium for years. Swift followed with her own message, thanking Lake and celebrating the fans. The crossover moment was complete. Music charts, social media buzz, and right in the middle of it all, the Chiefs' tight end proving once again that his influence stretches far beyond the field. But here's where the football world leans forward in its chair, because while the remix climbs the charts, a much bigger decision looms. Travis Kelce is standing at a crossroads. After 13 seasons, multiple Super Bowl rings, countless playoff battles, and a resume that already stacks up against the greatest tight ends to ever play the game, Kelce must decide whether to retire or return for another run with the Chiefs. And that decision doesn't exist in isolation. It ties directly into the future of this franchise and its cornerstone, Patrick Mahomes. The quarterback, that's the on-field leader responsible for calling plays, reading defenses, and delivering the football, has built a telepathic connection with Kelce over the years. We've seen it time and again. Broken plays turned into first downs, no-look passes, backyard football magic on the biggest stages imaginable. When Mahomes scrambles, Kelce doesn't just run a route, he finds space, he finds trust. Statistically, that partnership has been historic. Compared to other elite quarterback-tight end duos in NFL history, Mahomes and Kelce sit at the very top in postseason production. Touchdowns, third down conversions, red zone efficiency. Even in 2025, a down year by Chiefs standards, defenses still had to account for number 87 on every snap. And let's not forget the rest of the cast. Defensive anchor Chris Jones continues to be a disruptive force in the middle, commanding double teams and collapsing pockets. Running back Isaiah Pacheco brings a punishing downhill style that embodies the toughness of this team. Young players are developing, draft picks are waiting for opportunity. The bones of another contender are still here. From a tactical standpoint, the Chiefs' struggles in 2025 weren't about a lack of innovation. Andy Reid's offense still featured motion, misdirection, and creative play calling, but injuries, inconsistent execution, and a defense that couldn't always get off the field on third down proved costly. In today's NFL, where margins are razor thin, a handful of missed assignments can swing entire seasons. Former players and analysts around the league have weighed in. One longtime AFC executive put it this way: you give Mahomes and Kelce one more motivated run with a chip on their shoulder, and you're asking for trouble. Nobody wants to see that in January. And that's the question echoing in Chiefs Kingdom tonight. Is this the end of an era or the calm before another storm? Arrowhead Stadium, officially GEHA Field at Arrowhead, remains one of the loudest, most intimidating venues in all of sports. The tomahawk chop still echoes, rivalries with the Raiders, Broncos, and Chargers still burn hot, and games against AFC powerhouses like the Bills and Bengals still feel like heavyweight title fights. Kelce knows that, Mahomes knows that, Andy Reid knows that. So while Opalite shines at #1 on the charts, while social media celebrates another pop culture crossover moment, the football world waits, because Travis Kelce's next move could shape the entire NFL landscape. Will he walk away, riding into the sunset as one of the greatest to ever do it? Or will he loose up the cleats one more time, chasing another Super Bowl, another moment, another roar from Kansas City Kingdom? One thing's for sure, whether it's on the field or off it, Travis Kelce is still setting the tempo. And Chiefs fans, buckle up. This offseason is just getting started. Stay locked in, stay loud, and get ready, because the next chapter in Kansas City football might be closer than you think.